buy low, sell high? Or what about buy high and sell even higher? Well, you should consider both of these. I can tell you for many years, my strategy has always been buy low, sell high. I want to get it as cheap as possible and sell for as high as possible. In this new hot market that we're in right now, I will tell you there's a lot of wholesalers that I've seen that are snatching up a lot of deals because they're willing to overpay for them. Now, when I say overpay, they're overpaying in the theory that are, I guess we want to consider they're overpaying based on like my underwriting criteria and, what I know will make money. Now, with that being said, what they've gotten very smart about is they know that, okay, Mike Green might pay 80 because he knows the numbers, but they might have 10 or 15 people they know who have different investment strategies. Maybe they don't feel like they need to make 30K on a deal. Maybe they're totally fine making 15K. Maybe they're all cash. It might just have an outside reason why they can pay more. And what they're starting to do is they're starting to buy high and sell even higher. Now, I personally don't recommend this to my students because with the buy high, sell higher model, you do tend to get stuck with some properties and lose some deposits, but certainly if you can get in the deal with little or no risk, then this is something you could try. Or if you feel really confident that the person who says they want to buy at the higher number is serious, then go for it. But to be honest, most of the time the higher buyers aren't all that consistent, but some of the people who are really good at this, they've done a really good job of buying high and selling even higher. So this only really works at the top of the market, and we're at the top of the market right now. So when you get in a rough market, you definitely don't want to buy high and sell high. There won't be buyers willing to do that. But we are in a market now where everyone's desperate, everyone's motivated to buy, so people are very much overpaying. And this really isn't a good long-term strategy. I've always wondered, knowing that this didn't work 3 to 4 years ago, what happens 3 to 4 years from now when this model, doesn't work? So I guess we'll see. I don't know. Me personally, I'm always being very thoughtful that I want to be able to work many years into this business. I don't want to start a business around buying high and selling high, and then when the market doesn't support it anymore, then it's going to be a tough transition. So that doesn't mean I won't buy high and sell high, but I want to make sure that my business is balanced and that obviously I'm buying low and selling high sometimes, and then other times I'm buying high and selling high, and sometimes I'm renovating. This gives me a lot of diversity and make sure that I don't have all my eggs in one basket when it comes to different types of selling. I want to make sure I have a lot going on. This is going to help me survive and help me stay very relevant. And some of these wholesalers are going to make the adjustment and they're going to do a good job and they're going to figure it out because they're smart, they know what to do, and some aren't going to make it. And unfortunately, the buy high, sell high is definitely going to be the first model to go, and it's going to require the most adjustment. So something to consider. Don't know if I totally recommend it yet. And when you have the ability to buy low, then there's really not really a reason to buy high, to be honest. So I don't really buy high very often because, at the end of the day, I can buy low. And when you have that skill, there's no reason to buy high. I want to make sure, though, that you don't take this recommendation of considering buy high and sell even higher as permission to buy and pay too much for everything. Because if you do that, you will struggle to make it in this business. So it's just really consider, whenever you're making a strategic decision, you want to consider all options. In some scenarios, it makes sense to buy high and sell high, and others not so much.